This Google ad strategy is boring, but it generates $400,000 per month for local service-based businesses. And I'm gonna show you exactly how that system works so that you can stop relying on word of mouth, referrals, Angie's Leads, Thumbtack, Yelp, and running ads that never actually work. And so for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Jordan. As you can see here, I'm in my Google Ads dashboard where me and my team, we have managed $18 million in ad spend, and we generated over 60,000 phone calls for home service businesses nationwide. And so what that means for you is that we have a lot of data on what works and what doesn't, and I'm going to transfer all that data and experience to you so that you can skip the learning curve and go straight into generating results for your business. So without further ado, let's just jump right into how the system works. All right, so there's no secret that we use Google as our primary ad platform to generate the highest quality leads. Okay, this is where you can get the highest intent leads. They're already searching for your services and they see your ad, they're going to call you directly. Okay, so it's going to be as simple as that. And for those of you that have maybe ran ads in the past, obviously something wasn't working, something was not set up properly. And so if you want to just have my team take over your ads and, essentially build you the system, manage it for you, then you can book a call with us. Our link is going to be in the description below. Now, if you are someone who wants to take this in-house, learn it yourself, maybe have a team member learn it so that you can essentially set up your own lead generation system and not have to rely on another marketing person or agency, then we actually have a coaching program that literally walks you through this entire thing, and we'll teach you exactly how to set it up and manage your own system. So it is very simple. We use Google to generate high quality leads, right? And a part of our system in the back end, what we also do is we have what you call a landing page. Okay. Now, what our landing page does is that we are essentially sending traffic to a specific, dedicated page that is designed specifically to convert people who has never heard about you, that are specifically coming from paid ads to convert into a lead or a customer for your business. Okay, so this is going to focus on conversion rate. Okay, now on industry standards, you're going to see anywhere between, I would say, 8 to 12%. Okay, that is going to be your average conversion rate for a service-based business. Okay, now what we shoot for is we shoot for greater than 20% on our conversion rate. Okay, so on average, our lowest conversion rate is 20%, and we've seen it go as high as 40%. And that is due to having a high converting landing page. Now, you might be asking, Jordan, what's the difference between having my beautiful made website that I paid $10,000 for and your little landing page that is so simple? Okay. And so our landing page is built and designed to convert traffic. It's already been proven. We've been running it for hundreds of service-based businesses nationwide. So that means we have a lot of data on reasons why it converts compared to why it doesn't. Okay. And so you only want to send traffic to a website if someone is looking to learn more about you. So think of your website as like your business card, and teaching somebody more about what it is that you do and if they want to research more about you. Now, if you are running ads and using a paid platform, you want to set it to a dedicated landing page, a high converting landing page, because the landing page is essentially designed to convert that traffic from people that have never heard about your business to a lead or customer for your business really quickly. And so that is the whole purpose of having a high converting landing page. And I would say that about 80% of business owners who are running Google ads themselves, I'd say maybe even higher than that, are not sending traffic to a landing page. They are sending traffic to their website or a page that is just not built to convert. And that's why you're spending money on ads and you're not seeing any sort of phone calls come in. And more importantly, you're not seeing any sort of return from your ad spend. The third part of our system is we are using call tracking. Okay. And this is important because this is going to give us data. Okay. If you are not using a call tracking system, then you are essentially flying blind whenever you are running ads on Google because you're not getting data. And you might say, Jordan, I manually record how much revenue is generated. I record how many calls are coming from where. And it's great that you're manually recording it and tracking those things, and you might know what's going on in the back end. However, Google All right, let me underline Google then. Google doesn't know what's generating you those revenue, which keywords, which ads is generating you those new customers. Okay, so that's why we need to have a call tracking system in place because it's gonna track the data. It's gonna tell you exactly what's working, what's not working. It's gonna pass that data to Google so that over time, as you are running ads on Google, it's going to be able to optimize and get you more of those ideal customers that is generating you those revenue. So without a so without some sort of tracking system in place, you might be able to see what's going on in the back end and how much money is being generated, but Google is never going to be able to optimize for you. And so that means you're never going to be able to actually truly scale your campaign because Google doesn't know what's working, what's not working. That's why we need to have data in place to tell Google, hey, here's what's converting, go get me more of that. All right, so the fourth part of our system, okay, is our retargeting. Okay, we are retargeting on social media platforms. Okay, so we put social media platforms, and this is going to be your Meta, your Instagram, right? So we're getting traffic from Google, meaning that people have already searched up your services. They've showed interest. They've showed some sort of need for your services in your service areas. But for whatever reason, life gets in the way, and maybe they didn't convert right there and then. Maybe they called, maybe they did it cold, but essentially they didn't become a customer. And so what we want to do now is track that person who's already shown interest in our services. And the way we do that is we have a retargeting system going on that's going to follow them on social media platforms. So let's say they search you up on Google, they found you, and whether they decide to call you or not, and they exit out, and they go into their Instagram and Facebook platforms because people have such a short attention span nowadays with social media. We need to be tracking them. We need to be showing our brand up consistently in order to convert that person into a customer for our business. Which is why when we have a retargeting system in place and following our potential buyers on social media platforms, we're able to see a decrease in our cost per lead. Okay. So we're essentially just plugging the holes in a boat that would be sinking. Okay. So that's why we want to fill in all the gaps and not have any leads leak out of inside of our system. And so we have a retargeting system in place. Your cost per lead is going to drop. You're going to increase your lead volume because for everybody that didn't convert from the first time is now going to convert the second or the third, fourth, fifth time of seeing your brand pop up on social media. And this is another way to not only generate more leads for your business, but now you're building your brand visibility because these people are just seeing your brands consistently and social media and the algorithm already knows that this person is interested and needs your service. So your service is going to stand out and you're going to be much more likely to generate more leads through that retargeting system. Now, the last system I'm going to talk to you about is our AI customer acquisition. I noticed that a lot of businesses are going to be very busy, so they're going to miss a lot of calls, which is going to hurt their book rate, book and close rate. Okay. So that means you're not generating as much revenue as you should be because for whatever reason you're missing calls or the leads say they're going to call back, but they don't call back. And so these leads that we're paying for are essentially not turning into new customers for your business. And so we have an AI system that we can plug into your business that will follow up with any missed calls that come through. So we can shoot them a text, we can shoot them email, based on the conversation itself. So AI actually listen in on the conversation, and based off that conversation, they're able to filter out whether it was a good lead or not a good lead. And if it's a good lead, then they would actually nurture that person until they actually call back or becomes a customer. So we're able to recover missed calls, and we're able to have a lead nurture system that essentially helps us increase our booking and our close rates. And that's why some of our clients are booking and closing up to 95% or even higher off of the leads that are coming in. So they're essentially pretty much booking and closing every single person that calls in. On average, I've seen business owners are at about the 80% rate. They book about 80%, close about, 70, 80% or so. And then anything below that is kind of below average. So if we see that you're below average, and if you want to just avoid that and you don't want to waste money and having money leak out because you're missing out on these things, then we can install our AI customer acquisition system so that you are not missing calls. We're recovering those missed leads. And then essentially we are improving your booking and close rate to make sure that you are not losing out any revenue opportunities there. Now, this is pretty much the surface level of our marketing system. Obviously, we didn't dive in super deep with each one because we can't just give away everything on this free channel. But if you want our marketing agency to essentially install the system for you, manage it for you, then I have a link in the description for you to book a call with me and my team, where we will literally take the system that's already working for our clients nationwide, plug it into your business, turn it on, and you should start seeing phone calls from new customers coming within that same week. All of these that we generate for you are exclusive. So that means you never have to chase after anybody and you never have to share the leads with anyone. Now, as always, if you are looking to take this in-house, learn it yourself so that you can understand the dashboard and not have to rely on hiring another marketing person or agency, then check out my coaching program. I actually teach you how to set up this entire system into your business. It is very, very simple to do, and we will teach you how to set it up and manage it so that you can have your own lead generation system. As always, my name is Jordan. If you enjoyed this video whatsoever, drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more Google hack strategies on growing your service business. And if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video.